You are watching an Al Bear review. Cue the music.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. You know the vibes. Happy Wednesday. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Everybody be sure to like, comment, and share. Here with the Ambitions review recap. Finally, this episode number 9. And finally, I feel like this episode is the start of us actually getting into something good on the show. Excuse me. So, and the reason I feel like that is because, I just feel like they've been playing with us, to keep our attention up until this point. But anywho, good episode. Seems as though next week, you know what I'm saying, it's really about to hit the fan. So let me just hop into it. So the episode title was Giving Up. It was pretty much centered around Rondell and the whole saving the banks, not having signatures anymore type of thing. So anywho, the show picks up sad Rondell. She in Thelma's place with her daddy, boyfriend Kent. Kent basically says exactly what anybody who got common sense would say, that maybe your brother had something to do with this. He is not above this, which, I mean, given Evan's, background and the investigations that they got going on towards Evan, it wouldn't surprise me either. But Senior, Daddy Lancaster, he ain't having it. You cannot talk about his baby boy in any way, any shape or form. He shut Kent down so soon, so quick, to the point where I was just like, well, wow. Like, I mean, it's possible that this could be your son. He's married to that witch of a daughter-in-law of yours. So, I don't know. But anywho, so basically Rondell just lets Evan know that daddy is proud of his kids, more so Evan, and, because of what he has, achieved or whatever. So anyways, moving on. I forget what Stephanie was doing, who she was talking to. Oh, she was at breakfast or lunch or whatever with Evan, and she get a notification as Evan is sucking all over her fingers, and which was kind of weird because it seems as though they was about to have a sex scene, but they don't like each other, and I never got the vibe that they even liked each other enough to even have sex, even though, I know it's a TV show, but I just never got that vibe. It just seemed like their relationship is full partnership. We here because we are both eye candy for each other. And that's all I took it for. But anywho, she get a notification on her phone, and basically it's a article letting her know that Titus has been arrested. So she immediately reaches out to Damian Cross. She reached out to Damian. I'm gonna touch on the Damian and Morris scene later, but while I'm talking about Damian and Stephanie, let me just stick to it. So she reached out to Damian, hey, holler at me ASAP. So she pulls up to Damian little hotel, little cheap motel, where the TV is in between the door, the exit door, and I'm assuming it's a closet over here, but nevertheless, it's Atlanta, so I can see it. So she pulls up, she asks Damian what did he do, and he was just like, well, I'm sorry that, you bringing me here from Birmingham, you didn't give me, a guide of how to ruin their marriage or XYZ. And so, long story short, in this scene, Damian put his thinking hat on. And Damian was just like, oh, now I see. You didn't bring me here to throw him off of his game so that you could win the lawsuit settlement, the case or whatever. You brought me here to break up his marriage so you could get back with Titus because you're in love with Titus. And I ain't gonna even lie to y'all, I was confused myself. I thought she brought Damian to throw Titus off his game in the ring, in the courtroom, so that she can make sure that she wins the lawsuit, as opposed to just trying to break them up. I knew she still had a thing for Titus, but I just thought it was just like a craving. Like, I let Greg Peterson get a little dip. I'm gonna let Titus get a dip, and we're gonna go on by our regular regular daily schedule routine. But she's still in love with him, so Damien, you know what I'm saying? She tells Damien that I didn't tell you to ruin his career, drop charges, get rid of it, do whatever it is you have to do. And so something happened to where Damien pushed her. He started getting a little aggressive. He pushed her on the chair, on the sofa, or whatever. He think he about to give him a taste of that Stephanie Lancaster. He was like, yeah, you thought I was gonna whoop the who. So he getting ready to get on top, licking his lips. You know, and next thing you know, she pulled her little pill style, put it on his little pee-wee, and he backed all the way up. And she told him as she was leaving, make sure the charges go away ASAP, or she would make sure that the DJJ get a hold of his corruption and the way he handles his cases and things of that nature. So that's pretty much what she's, hanging over his head. Needless to say, Damien did exactly what she told him to, because later in the episode, he goes to Amara and tells Amara that he dropped the charges, and he's a very disrespectful, cocky, some of his boy. You know what I'm saying? He is like, I ain't gonna even lie. At first, when he be spying on Amara and Titus and I don't like that. I don't like that character. But this episode kind of made me look at Damien and be like, all right now, we might got something with him. Now I gotta throw this out there, full disclaimer. It was a scene in the show where Damien had the tech guy from the company, giving him some, what's the legally acceptable fellatio. And I was like, oh hell no. I like TV, I mean like Oprah Network, like listen, I love you, but we can keep, whatever. So he got a plan. He let him suck him up for something we'll find this week. But as far as the cockiness, cause look at, I got some, Damien Cross, at the beginning of the episode, he went to Amara when she was trying to, ignore him the next day at work after the charges been pressed. And he said, hey, look here, I know you couldn't get enough of this DICK. I know you couldn't get enough of this DICK. And I'm just like, okay, now, and Amara was like, she said something to the notion was like, me and every other person that was on it. And, I was like, okay. But, I was like, okay, Damien, I see what you're doing. So then he tells her, he says, later in the show, he says, girl, when he went back to it, that's pretty much how the show ended. He said, look here, I dropped the charges, but I just want you to know that I'm going back to Birmingham with you because you know you want this. And then Damien Cross said, I still taste you on my lips. And I was just like, boy, they cocky some of them. Boy, I was like, boy, I was like, nah, let me tell you something. I don't like Damien when you doing that spine, but the cockiness and the, the whole gay scene, whatever. But it wasn't bad. I like that. That should be his character from this point moving forward. Cocky someone. You feel me? So anyways, moving on, let's talk about Stephanie. Stephanie pretty much gives Evan this idea that, hey, I got this Greg Peters and Rondell Thelma's play situation figured out, arrange a sit down and, we're going to discuss it. So he goes to Senior and Rondell, they agreed to the sit down. So basically, the sit down consisted of a whole bunch of lies. Basically, they gonna make Thelma's place the cornerstone of the new development, and she telling all these lies about how she'll get Greg Peters to sign a 99-year lease at a more than reasonable price, and Rondell asked about all her other folks, and she said they gonna be taken care of. Trust me, we're gonna pay them well over market value and all of that. And as soon as they agreed to the deal and left, she told her secretary or whatever, make sure that 99 lease and us paying them fair for whatever above market value for their homes and properties that's not in there. So Stephanie Land, she's a businesswoman. She know how it works. So I ain't really, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really too, worried about that. That wasn't, But anywho, Amara was at work, and we can introduce to Brody. Brody is the IT geek for the for whatever her job is, FBI, state attorney, or whatever. And basically, he coming in. He said, "I need your computer so I can update some type of software. I don't know, some type of software." He said he needs to update. And she said, "Oh, you can just send me an email. I'll do it." And he was just like, "Yeah, you love working, girl. Like, I see you be all up at 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, working on the cases. I can see every time you logged in." And then it helpful. She looking like, damn. And so, as soon as Brody leave, she go and check her computer, and she check her login to see what Titus was logging in. Then she go home and having a conversation with Titus, and he was just like, "I didn't break in. I logged in under your username, so we good." And so she was like, I don't know this man. He said, "Well, the only thing that's changed is that Damian Cross is here in Atlanta, and it's my job to get rid of him." And I agree. Now, don't put your wife, professionalism and her career on the line, Titus, but do what you gotta do to take down Damian Cross. You know what I'm saying? So that was that. Also, this episode, Stephanie hired some prostitutes to sleep with Lori so she can blackmail Lori into breaking up with her daughter. And we don't really give a damn about them 2 little young gay chicks. So that was that. So finally, also, this episode kind of makes Senior feels like he got a feeling that Bella's daughter is Evan's child somehow, because this was the first episode they actually focused on Senior paying attention and holding that little boy Hakeem. When she came to the shop to drop him off because she got to do some work, Senior picked him up. Then Senior later pulled up at her house and saying that she needs help with her son, and he go play hide and go seek. Then I don't know. It feels like Senior got his suspicions about what's going on in that situation, and but that's that. And it's weird because the little boy, as much as Evan, and I don't even know how this would go, but as much as Evan say he want to be a part of little boy life, and I understand that when you got a side piece and you just public figure, you can't have your outside of marriage child calling you daddy. But the boy called Evan Mr. Evan. And I'm just like, Mr. Evan, like, I don't know, like he should come up with a nickname for him, like Uncle Joe or Uncle Evan or Tita Towers. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But Mr. Evan just sounds like you ain't my daddy. So when I find out that you really is my daddy, I'm not gonna even be paying attention to it. So anywho, the show goes off with a bang. Family meeting, family function, family gathering. Senior is planning to propose to his lady Lulene, and I know Atlanta is in Georgia, but ain't nowhere in here in Atlanta, that country, where they had to give a character on the show named Lulene. That's country as it get. And I'm from the country, proudly from the country. Lulene, I've never heard that name ever in my life. So anywho, Stephanie, Evan comes, Kent comes, Carly come, pretty the whole family there, and this heifer Stephanie gonna bring the contract there. Evan keep telling her not the time, not the place. My dad is trying to propose to his girl, and shit, I can do it discreetly, and it just turned into a mess. She goes to Rondell, and this thing they get into this shouting match, and now everybody know Rondell a sellout. Then she go as far as to sell Rondell out to tell everybody in the room what was agreed upon. Kent, the boyfriend, he couldn't believe it. He got up and left. He was like, I don't want to deal with you. Inez, Bella mama, she was in shock. She get up and leave because she been turning down offers from Greg Peters people. And Senior was supposed to be fiance Lulene get up and leave, storms out because she has a daycare in the Banks. It turned into a mess. Everybody left. Even Carly gonna get back that little girl Laura. She just itching to find a reason to get back with her. Okay, cool, fine, ain't none of my business. But everybody left and Stephanie was just left there in Thelma's place alone with egg all over her face, man. Next week episode from the preview seems like it's about to go down. I'm assuming we only got maybe like, 2-3 episodes max, because Greenleaf coming back September. I can't wait for it. But y'all let me know what y'all thought about this episode. I thought it was a better episode. I feel like we finally getting the ball moving after 9 freaking episodes. But that's all I have. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. Everyone like, share, and comment. Happy Wednesday. See you guys later. I'm out. Peace.